Welcome to Let's Talk on Houston City Beat. I'm Lisbet Newton, and joining me today are two exceptional Houstonian ladies that are here to share about a fantastic event that's happening this Sunday, the Hearts of Gold Mental Health Gala, Sunday, May 17th. And Nicky Ferguson, she's the executive director of Houston Cares Foundation. Hi, Nicky.
Hi.
And we also have joining us Lady Kaye Jones. She's a board member with the Houston Cares Foundation as well. Thank you for joining us, ladies. So tell us about this Hearts of Gold Mental Health Gala. I know there's going to be a great lineup of speakers. And we were talking earlier, Nicky, and you mentioned that if someone is having a problem with their mental health, that going to this event, attending this event, they will come out of there with great strategies to improve their life. So tell us about that.
Yes, so the Hearts of Gold Mental Health Gala, it is this Sunday. And our hopes is to not only entertain you, because we do have some entertainment, but we want to give you some helpful information, what to do, what not to do, to get help, speak up. So it's educational plus entertainment. We have some dancers, we have some singers, we have ballet dancers. So um, um, Kingwood, Dance Alliance of Kingwood, and Steps of Fate Academy, Ballet Academy, and we have Dr. Casey. I guess I should have my notes. Dr. Teresa Casey is a singer. And it will be really nice, and we definitely want to have someone in the building that we can definitely help.
Okay. That's beautiful. So tell us, how did the idea for this gala come together? What was it that triggered the because it starts as a little seed, right? Oh, well, maybe we should do this. And then it grows into having the conversations, and the conversations leads up to, well, let's actually put this into place. So what was it that triggered that first thought of let's do a gala?
Okay. So the first gala we had last year in November, it was the Hearts of Gold Domestic Violence Awareness. And that was because I dealt with domestic violence, and saw how difficult it was to open up, to tell my family. I didn't tell my family until a gun came out. I held it because I didn't want them to not like the person, and I didn't want to say anything because I know I was ready to leave. And so that was my main focus with domestic violence. But every time I would do an event about domestic violence or suicide, mental health came about because it's all mental. And so I was like, okay, well, let's go ahead and separate the two, even though it's hard to separate. We talked about domestic violence, we talk about the suicide. Now let's get to the meat of it. Talk about this mental health, because a lot of people will think they just angry or mad or you did it, no accountability. So if we start peeling the onion off with the mental health, I believe and I hope that is my hope that it can change some things, change some situations, and change the people, because it's becoming more and more. Every year is more violence and death. And it's always, oh, they was mental, something was going on with them. They never got help. They was never on any medication, or either if it's natural or whatever. People are not facing the fact that your family member, or your mom or your dad have some mental issues, and we can't just keep it in the family and brush it under the rug. It needs to be talked about, because then that person can be healthy and maybe live a longer, healthier life than just living with it and just creating chaos in everybody's life.
Yeah, and sometimes that chaos leads to tragedy. So being able to stop it at its source and fixing the problem instead of putting a band-aid on it, is it goes a long way and can save a lot of lives, and a lot of it can save a lot of broken hearts, right?
Yes.
Because that's a big part of it too. So I also hear that there is going to be a just fantastic catering that I wanted to dive into because who doesn't love food, right? We all love
Right.
food, and food is sometimes the way to happiness. So I would love for Lady K to share with us about the culinary offering that's going to happen at this beautiful gala.
Ah, shuck it, duck it now. So, of course, we are going to have what we like to call a Black coffee boutique experience. So, um, I discovered while being a thick woman like myself and helping women be dressed in their wedding gowns that we like to eat too. If I'm here for an hour or two with my family, I kind of want to eat too, and sip some wine and have an experience while I'm trying on dresses. So we mixed that into our catering company, and true to my girl Mocha, she always got my back. So I'm always gonna have hers. So we're having the smoked chicken breast with the lemon butter herb garlic sauce, the steamed green beans with the cilantro lime rice, your dinner rolls, salad, and our famous rosé tea. And oh, this is gonna be one to talk about.
Yeah, yeah, that sounds absolutely delicious. And
You bring your
tell us
plate, girl.
about tell us about the venue. What can guests expect when they show up for this beautiful experience with the gala?
The venue is actually beautiful. This is the first time to have this gala here at this event. Is Prosperity Event Hall, and it's located at 100 East Little York Road, Houston, Texas. And if you go to their website, you see all the events are beautiful, decorated by the venue. So they're gonna have the tables, the napkins, the plates, everything will be nice and decorated. So we're really excited about this here. So we want y'all to come
Okay.
out too and be excited.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And what is the best way for people to get tickets to attend?
um, Give Butter is a platform that we're using. So is givebutter.com, and uh-oh, that is GIV butter, BUTTER, givebutter.com, and it's / mental health gala. So give butter mental health gala.
Okay, okay. And can they also get there by going to your website?
Yes, Houston Cares Foundation.org, O-R-G, Houston Cares Foundation.org, and they get all the information on there, and they can click on that, and it'll send them to the link to get the tickets. They can get tickets, they can get tables, they can get the shirts. We have I
They can
Stand
download
With
music.
Survivor shirts. Is just $25. They can support that. So yeah, and then they can
They
just
can
make a
download
donation as well.
music.
Oh,
Huh?
what?
They can
And the
download
music. We
music.
have a theme song. Houston
Okay.
Cares theme song is Let Love Lead. It is actually on YouTube, Amazon, Spotify, Pandora, all of those apps.
So, and it's called Let Love Lead?
Yes, Let Love Lead. And if you click on that on YouTube and then just put Nikki Nice behind it, because there's a lot of Let Love Lead. So Let
Okay.
Love Lead, Nikki Nice.
Nicky Nights. Okay.
Mhm.
So tell us about this song. How did that come about?
So the song came about, and now writing music is my therapy. Now I'm not a singer, so it's an AI singer, but the lyrics is what I have written, and so I was like, you know what? Every time we have an event, and I'm posting videos and stuff like that, doing the reels, I got to use somebody else's song. I said I want to use my own song, so I came and just wrote about what Houston Cares is all about. When you listen to the lyrics, it's dealing with, we helping people with domestic violence and stuff like that. So that's where the song came from, to just basically reach those, and let people know that we're here to help them, to let them know to let love lead. And I have like two other songs too, and all my music is geared toward domestic violence and mental health. So basically, to let you know that you're not alone.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
you have to
That's
take a
beautiful.
listen to it.
I will definitely right after this. I'm gonna go check it out, and obviously we're gonna be sharing it within what we're going to be putting out there for you all. And what has been your favorite success story of what your organization has done since you established? You're now running, it's been 6 years, is that correct?
Yes, it's 2021.
Okay, okay. So what has been your favorite success story? I know that it's hard to say, right? It's almost like you have 3 kids and who's your favorite? Well, they're all your favorite, right?
Yeah, I tell them
So
all that too. You're my
yeah,
favorite oldest daughter. I say my favorite youngest daughter, and I say my favorite son, which I only got one son, but they always say, "Mama, you always say that." But yeah, so a success story that I can recall, and like they're all great, helping people. But it was a gentleman that was in the parking lot of Walmart with his daughter. I think she's maybe like 8 years old. And he was like, "Excuse me, we living in a hotel right up the street, and we needed either some gas or something. He needed some money, and we don't really have money funded, but I get a lot of products. I get products like once a month, so I have a lot of products." I said, "Well, sir, well, I don't really have any money, but if you have a moment, let me in the store and get my stuff, and I can be able to assist you." So I just went to the grocery store to get my things, and I went and bought them some stuff that they can put in the microwave. Went grocery shopping for them. I brought it. He was like, "Oh, thank you so much, thank you." You know, and I think some gas money, but I bought him some food. And the little girl was excited because I bought a little snack for her. And so I said, "Here, take my number down. I have enough profit," because he did not know that. And he took my number down, and that was around Christmas time. So I was able to bless him with Christmas items, all kind of toys. Um, he have, I think, more than that one daughter, and he have grandkids. And so I met him up at Walmart again in the parking lot. And I
mhm,
got to stop doing it though, by myself though. And I stopped doing it, but by myself. And he was so grateful, and the little girl hugged me, and like she knew me, and she was like, "This lady got some toys." So it was good because it was actually a man. Because most of the time I'm serving women and their kids,
yeah,
women this and that, and for this man to step out and like, "Hey, can you help us?" and kept in contact with me. And when I met him, his wife or girlfriend actually came too, and I was able to bless him even with household items like I think I gave him Clorox detergent. It was beyond the Christmas toys, and that was very grateful for that. And I felt really good for that. And I helped other people, but for some reason, him and that little girl, that kind of
yeah.
touched me.
That's beautiful. Have you kept up with them? Are you do they keep in contact with you?
um, Not this year, but well, actually, I think beginning of the year, because I've talked to him twice since that time. But
Yeah.
it's been probably like a month or two. But I told him to constantly keep in contact with me because then the summer's coming, and I just got a new load of donation actually today, and it has little kiddie pools and different stuff like that. So I always tell anybody that I help or assist, keep in contact with me. You never know what else we will have. So I'll be able to bless them with some summer items as well.
Okay, okay. And do you also help people in terms of like being able to land back on their feet? Do you help them find resources to get maybe education or better jobs or um uh, how far along that helpline does your organization go to help people?
Basically, what they would do is go to my website, and on the contact page, they put their name, email, phone number, everything. They tell me what they needs, whatever their needs are. Like if they need household
Mhm.
supplies, we'll do that. If they need to be rescued out of domestic violence situation, I have other people that would do that. We don't personally do it, but we have contacts and network.
Okay.
So then, if someone has to leave and they need to be in a safe home, a safe place, we have companies, organization that we partner with the safe homes as well. So definitely we listen to what their needs are first. And then we will guide them and let them know how we can assist them. If someone might need funding, we don't personally have funding, then we'll guide them to someone that may have funding. So we are basically kind of a resource for basically single men and women. That's my main focus, but we don't turn anybody away. I'm not going to say, oh, I can't help you because you don't have no kids, So, but that's just my focus is single men and women with domestic violence or mental health issues. But anybody that call that's facing economic hardships, we are here to help you and serve.
Okay. Okay. Beautiful. Well,
Yes.
thank you so much, ladies, for joining me here today on Let's Talk with Houston, the City Beat. I'm really excited to hear about this gala, and I can't wait to share photos and videos about how successful it was. And we are really blessed that you all came on here today and shared what Houston Cares is doing for the greater Houston area and for people in their time of need. So thank you so much to both of you for joining us, and we hope to bring you back soon. I know that y'all have been here before, and we hope to keep on being able to share your stories. So thank you.
Yes. Thank you
Okay,
so much for having me last year. Thank you for having me this year. So I just
Thank
want to
you.
thank everybody, thank all the sponsors, all the board members. Thank you, because I couldn't do it without my board members. So make sure y'all come on out Sunday, the Hearts of Gold Mental Health Gala at 3 p.m. Prosperity Event Center.
All right. Well, thank you very much. And thank you everyone for watching. I'm Lisbet Newton with Houston City Beat. Have a fabulous evening.